I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute little laminated thank you notes. For my thank you notes, I was writing on flashcards by hand and putting a little star on the back for a while. And this honestly just took up a lot of time, and I wanted to make a lot ahead of time and ones that wouldn't rub off on the clothes. If I put something white, I didn't want black ink or pink ink rubbing on it and getting on the product. And so after I printed some different ones, I decided I would laminate them just so that they would be more durable. People might want to hold on to them, and again, it won't rub off onto the clothes. So here is what the final product is, and I will show you how to make it. So the supplies that you'll need, this is the laminator I ordered from Amazon. It's called the Toyugo. I'll put the link to it in the description below. It came in a set, so it came with a paper cutter as well as a corner rounder, and then it also came with a large pack of laminating sheets, which I'll be showing you how to use. It came with 3 different sizes, and the one that we'll be looking at is the 4x6 size. And I ordered an extra pack of 100 just so that I could make a lot for this video ahead of time. So I'll also put a link for this down below and compare how I like how these pouches work compared to the ones that came with it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come up with a design for your thank you notes. I'm a design student, so I went a little above and beyond when I made my logo and my card. It doesn't have to be this complex. It can be really simple, whatever you want. Just make it reflect your personality in your shop. Once you design them, if you want to do it how I do it, I use the same dimensions as a flashcard, which I will look up and add in the video because I don't know it off the top of my head. But then you'll take one of the pouches, we'll stick it in, and we'll stick that through the laminator, that's what it's called, and then voila, a beautiful product comes out. So now that we have all of these beautiful giant sheets of paper, we're going to cut these first, and then we'll laminate them once they're small. So I printed a super faint light gray line right there to help me cut it, but if any line remains, it's like impossible to see. My paper is also a little thinner than I want it to be, but I have such a giant pack, I felt like I might as well use it anyways. It's not that see-through, but I would recommend maybe a little thicker cardstock than just a regular piece of paper like I have. So slide this under here, open it up. The line is like so hard to see, it's right there. So we're gonna finish really good. And just slice, take the paper out. And there's the line, you can kind of see it. I might trim it again. It's hard to do this with the camera in front of my face. That looks better. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest off camera and show you the results. Once you're done cutting your flashcards into flashcard sizes, you will turn your laminator on so that it can preheat for about 3 to 5 minutes. Mine has a green light that will turn on to tell me that it's ready. While I wait for it, I'll show you how to use the laminating pouches. So this is the index card size. You can see it is a little bit bigger than an index card, so we'll have some border that we can trim off. And there is a edge right there, so you can unfold it, but it stays attached right there, which is really helpful for putting stuff in it. So you'll slip this guy in here. It's kind of hard doing it on camera. There we go. It doesn't have to be centered because I'm going to use my paper cutter to adjust it. So as you can see, kind of, the laminator is ready. This is the folded side, the side that doesn't open. You can double check before you do it if you want. And you'll want to stick it in the center where it has the entrance and just slowly kind of stick it in there until it grabs it. It's so quiet, there's like absolutely no sound at all. And then here it is coming out the back, and you can see it's a little bit more see-through than it is when it goes in. And help guide it onto this. And there we go. Now I'll stick the next one in. Take that one. This one's still kind of hot, so I'm going to let it sit there so it doesn't curl up in my hand. I'll get this one ready. Awesome, and then one more. Uh-oh, see that thing right there? Okay, there we go. Turn it off and unplug it. Once you're done laminating, you'll be left with a pretty large size laminated piece in these fun colors. And since this is such a big border, I like to take my paper cutter and cut a little border and then round the corner. So I will show you how I do that. Okay, so we will start with this one. Just stick it in here. Line it up how you want it to. And then cuts off the edge. Beautiful. And we'll do it to the other sides. So here we are. It has these sharp corners, and that is why. Here it is. Take the paper cutter, and you literally just stick it in. Oops, stick it in different. Stick it in. Flip it. Boom. It's not very fast. Here we go. Corner. You see it here? Stick it in here. Round, and the difference in the round corner versus the non-round corner I think is a really nice difference. See? There you go. So here is some of the final product in all the different colors. The colors stay super vibrant. I ended up rounding the corners of the paper before laminating them. I think it gives it a much softer look that I really like. They are really sturdy, honestly. This pack of sheets ended up being sturdier than the one that came with the laminator. These are the 5mm thickness. I'll put the link down below. I really like these sheets. I would definitely buy them again. I have all these left to cut with the paper cutter. I think I made like 40 of these today, so I should be set for a solid amount of packages. I just stick one in there. They don't rub at all. They're like really firm. Beautiful.